There we go. Starting to heat up pretty good, and that's going to be for my spiced apple cider, Alpine spiced apple cider. Got at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Oh, it smells so good. You see my breath. It's really cold out here. I'm going to go ahead and, again, that's going into my bag. I take all my trash out with me. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can't. Let's see if I can grab that smooshed up bottle. There it is. My smooshed up bottle here. Let's try to shove this down in here. There we go. And go ahead and take that paper off there and shove that down in there. Less I gotta throw away when I get back to the house. Stay together, that way I don't have to dig it out of my pack. It just all goes together. Keep that handy because my ramen bag will go in there as well. So it's nice out here though. The wind is blowing in here. I think if I were to definitely if I were to sleep in here, I wouldn't. The way this, hold on, let me show you. So the way this guy has this set up, we're going parallel to the way this is in and out, and that way the wind would be blowing in this way. It's going to hit him. I would go the openings this direction, not this way, but that's just me. Change angles of the camera so we don't have the, you know, I think I'm going to have to put my hat back on. A little bit warm there, or cold. Need to get warmed up. My shrimp and my mushroom. Find a spot to sit. We'll set that right up on my ruck. Hopefully it doesn't go anywhere. Try to secure it right there. The water's boiling pretty good. Just going to use one of my chopsticks to stir when that water gets hot enough. It's probably hot enough now. I'm going to let it heat up just a little bit more. I don't know if you can see my breath from here. I can still see it, but anyway. So as soon as this gets done, I'll get right back with you. Heat up the ramen noodles now. This time I'm just going to use this this canned heat that I have here. It's almost gone. I want to get rid of it, so here's a good opportunity to do that. There it goes. Heat up pretty nice. Matter of fact, let's see here. Set my two here. That's heating up pretty decent, but I'm gonna throw this piece of coal in there just to kind of add. Then we might as well use it, so it's sitting in there. Just like that. So we'll set this water on here. Oh, where's my other? There we go. There we go. while that's cooking, while that water's heating up, I'm going to have some more of my cider. I'm sitting here looking around, and of course I'm on this log. Let's see here, this log here, and then there's a log right here. and I'm looking over here at, obviously this guy slept like that, and I mean you can see the wetness down there. You know, take that log, set it up at the head area, take the one I'm sitting on, drag it here at the back area, get some decent sticks and lay over top of it, make a bed or a frame to get up off of the ground, and then lay your blankets down on that. That's what I would have done. It doesn't look like a half bad tarp. I mean, it's a decent tarp. I don't know why they would have. The water's starting to get hot. I don't know why they would have just left the tarp. I'm really curious to. It looks like a bunch of trash and stuff. I'm kind of curious. I'm not touching it. I'll put it that way. It's definitely not going to touch that stuff. But this tarp doesn't look like it's been torn or anything. It looks like a really decent tarp. I don't know why they left it here. But you can see the ground is wet where they were laying. If he would have taken that log right there and that log right there, and maybe even broken up that big one sitting there, and that right there, laid that one, go, you know, there's plenty of logs around here. They could have built a bed frame. Wouldn't have taken more than a half hour. Would have been much more comfortable, I'm guessing. But if I were to sleep down here, that's what I would do. So, anyway, I'm sitting here just waiting on my water to get hot, and I'm looking at all this stuff, and I'm looking at how they had the bed, and I just don't see the comfortableness of it. I mean, he had to have been wet and cold all night long just because of the ground, and access to creating a bed frame is like everywhere. I mean, hell, look at that log right out there. Hold on. There, look at that log right there. I mean, you know, drag that in here. Could have made a decent bed frame. Would have only taken a half hour at best, even if you didn't know what you were doing. But you can notice, and that water there is not mine, so I'm not touching it. There's all my gear. And so I keep everything together. I've got my mushroom and shrimp ramen sitting there just waiting on there, and I have my stove and my pot here. But, you know, excluding that water, again, that's not mine. I don't spread crap around. I don't leave trash. That's just nasty and unrespectful. So it shouldn't be too much longer before that water gets nice and boily. It's getting there. Bubbles are starting to form on the bottom. Alright, it looks like it's starting to get a little hot. I'm going to take this mushroom, break it up, throw it in there, let it start absorbing some water. That nice and stirred up. I like getting the the mixture in these ramen noodle packs mixed up in the water before I put my sauce, or before I put my noodles in there. There we go. And then we just add our noodles. These kind of got crunched up a little bit there. And there we go. Again, keep all my trash together. So I can haul it out with me. And we'll give that 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll get right back with you. There we go. Tasty, tasty. Alrighty. So we had a nice apple cider earlier. Now I'm having some shrimp flavored ramen noodles with some shiitake mushroom. Very good. I'm down here kind of out of the wind. Definitely out of the weather. If it started raining, I think I would be pretty sheltered. So I'm going to eat my ramen. Enjoy the rest of the time I have out here. Again, I got to leave to go get my son at work. And he has a nice area that I've been wanting to explore. So I'm thinking about leaving a little early to get there, to give myself a half hour, 45 minutes of exploration over there where he's at. It probably will be a completely different video. So thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft or Outdoor Adventure Society. I don't know which one this is going to go on at this point. My computer is kind of not working at all now. So we'll see if I can still log into BBB. If not, then it looks like we're gonna start with the Outdoor Adventure Society. All right, so here's my mess. This right here. That's everything that I brought in here. Now I'm not, like I said, I'm not touching this stuff just because ooh. But I'm definitely not leaving anything, I'll tell you that much. So it was kind of interesting. I enjoyed it. I'm kind of curious to see if this person comes back. Anyway, thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard.